Good morning, YouTube. All right, so I did this thing. I have felt like I've done this thing since I can remember, where I've been in this space where I haven't been content where I was. And like, should I stay or should I leave? And a lot of times I have been like dependent on something outside of myself to give me that answer. To like somebody else tell me what I should do. I think it's a combination of not trusting my own guidance, but also, wanting somebody else to be responsible. Like, is there somebody else who can just make these decisions for me? I suppose that's part of it. But anyway, and here I am, like I'm too old for this, but I'm still doing this. I'm still doing this thing where I have this dependency on things outside of myself. But so I did this thing, and I have accepted a different position, and I've already let the people that I'm working for now know that there's a good chance I'm leaving, and today I will give them my letter of resignation. Letter of resignation. And the bigger thing for me that I was thinking about this morning that I was wanting to talk about in this particular video has to do with my belief that we can't have it all. I'm going to say this is a bogus belief because I don't think it's true, but I don't know, somewhere I got it in my brain that we can't have it all. We can't have like work with people who are going to be like optimistic about our skills, that we would actually enjoy our clients, that we would make the amount of money that we would like to make. I don't know, I just feel like I had this bogus belief that this was all limited, that I couldn't have it all. And so I have to say that I have a lot of reluctance to be overly optimistic about this new position, which I actually think is healthy. I think it's healthy for me to have this understanding that there is nothing outside of myself that is going to fill me or make me happy, I guess, for lack of a better term. Not that I've been unhappy, but the last, year and a half, and I really wanted to stay longer. I really wanted to retire with this particular agency because my plan is to retire early. I don't see myself ever stopping like my work, which is actually what I do on my YouTubes and my material and my writing. But okay, so for right now, my paying gigs, I would like to retire from my paying gigs like soon. And I thought that that would be my last like job, but it didn't work out that way right now, and I have accepted this other position, and I am going to go into it with not the amount of enthusiasm that I typically go into jobs with. I typically go in, just with just this massive amount of optimism, and I'm just like, I'm going to do my best work, and it's just going to be fabulous. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I want to wake up in the morning and think that my life is just fabulous. My life is fabulous, not, the job may be part of my life, but, and so I'm just putting that out there. And And I also, was very concerned about my resume. It's like we concern ourselves with these things, but I think that part of the reason why I haven't gotten other positions in the last couple of years has been that when they look at my resume, they're concerned that I'm not going to stay. And I can see that as a valid concern. Like this one job that I actually really wanted that position, but they were kind of asking me how much I could commit to. It was just kind of like, what do you think you could commit to? And I was just, I was like, well, I could not think beyond a year. I really couldn't. I felt like that was an honest answer, but like somebody could honestly answer, I could commit to 5 years in their case. And it just made me wonder about myself and my commitment, my commitments in general. It's interesting. It's interesting. And so anyway, all these ideas going on in my mind, but the point is that I'm really actively attempting to change my thought patterns that we can have it all. I mean, why not? There's other people who have it all, get to do, basically what they want to do all the time, and they're happy. I want that to be me. So I'm really excited. And so that's what's going on. Anyway, I love you guys. I will be back.